I just want to kind of do this video to, or as a dedication to dark skinned women. And I wanted to just kind of let dark skinned women know that you don't have to prove to anyone that you're beautiful. You know, dark skinned women, you are amazing, mysterious, intelligent, and loving. And you don't need the approval of society to tell you you're beautiful. We have a sister by the name of, I hope I say her name right, Amara La Negro. And basically, it seems as if the industry wants to make her some sort of misfit or strange beauty, you know, something that they've never seen before. You know, that she's weird or something. She has these gray eyes and this pretty curly hair and this dark skin, and you know, they want to make her some sort of being, you know. And it's sad because they know that there are tons of beautiful dark-skinned women all around this world. Beautiful American black women. You have beautiful African black women. You have beautiful Latina black women. You have beautiful Indian dark women, and so many other races. There's some Arabic women that have dark complexions. Gorgeous women all over the world, and it's undeniable, you know. And society doesn't want to acknowledge that beauty, because we know we live in a racist society that says, you know, dark is bad. You know, dark it's a terrible thing, and you can never look at it and say it's beautiful. But yet we see our Caucasian women, sisters or whatever, out here tanning and, you know, spray tanning, because they have grown to appreciate that darker texture, you know. So I just wanted to appeal to my fellow dark skinned, you know, sisters, my chocolate latte sisters out there, not to allow society's version of you consume you, you know, to the point of separating yourself from your other sisters. You know, sometimes I hear conversations on YouTube and just in everyday life where they're like, oh, the light-skinned girls, you know, they think they better than us because this, or she has light eyes and, you know, she has light skin, so she's going to get this and get that. And, you know, that causes division in between us. You know, there are a lot of light-skinned sisters out there who love you like they sister. They, you know, they just happen to be a lighter complexion than you, but doesn't mean that they hate you or they don't find you beautiful or whatever like that. That's just, it's society. And the more we like pound on, you know, them and go at them, you know, the biracial ones, we tend to go at them and, oh, you ain't really black because you mixed, instead of accepting them, because those sisters have it hard too. You know, believe it or not, you know, for a biracial child, they don't know. It's hard to be accepted. Like, you're not accepted on one side, they don't want to accept you on the other side. So it's, you know, it's even harder for them. At least we know where we fit in as dark-skinned women. Like, we know where we are, and then, like, a lot of them have to work, you know, harder to fit in. And whereas we don't, we have that camaraderie with each other or whatever. So, you know, just because the sister's, you know, a couple of shades lighter than you, judge her by the way she treats you, you know, and the things that she says about you or whatever, you know. It's like I said, so many of them love us or whatever, and it's not all hate, you know, between them or whatever. And, you know, for the light-skinned sisters and the light-skinned brothers who are critical of us, screw them. We don't need to convince them of our beauty, nor do we need their approval. And that goes for society as well. You do not need society's approval of your beauty, and we need to stop doing that. Happy will be the day for me when we have more publications. Maybe we need to start that. Maybe there's a sister out there who will hear what I'm saying, and maybe she'll start a magazine for dark-skinned women, you know, where she can just convey nothing but dark-skinned beauty, and have that out there for us. And maybe we can have some of our own competitions or something like that, beauty competitions or, whatever it is, and just have a variety of, dark skinned women that look with different features or whatever. Happy will be the day for that, because if you're looking for society to look at you and say, oh, you're beautiful or whatever, I would think that you have like a low self-esteem anyway. I don't need anybody to tell me I'm beautiful. Especially in my day. Like I said, I'm 41 now, and I'm proud of it because I look good. But, and I never look for anybody to tell me. I had my family, I had friends of family or whatever growing up, always told me that, you're a pretty little girl. You're going to grow up and be a beautiful lady. And that was good enough for me. I didn't feel like I had to go around convincing anyone of my beauty. I just believed in it. And that's what I want to see more of our dark skin sisters. Believe in that beauty that you have. Look in the mirror and embrace your beautiful skin tone. Embrace it. It's beautiful. Do all you can to represent the best you when you walk out the door every day. Take care of your skin. Cocoa butter is the best thing for dark skin. All these expensive moisturizers, you wasting your time. Cocoa butter, especially for dark brown skin like myself and darker. It works wonders on our skin. It keeps you together for years. Okay, so that's something, invest in that. Leave all of that $50 cream and all of that other stuff. Leave that alone. I used to sell it, but I'm not selling it no more, so I'm comfortable enough to tell you that you don't need it. You need cocoa butter. Okay? I just, I hope this is, I think you're beautiful. You sisters are beautiful, and don't let, people saying things about, oh, yeah, you dark skinned and, you pretty for a dark skinned girl. I've heard that one several times. Even to a few years ago, a guy made a statement to me like that, and I just laughed it off or whatever, and I'm like, oh, they still using that one, huh? But that's I don't think people realize that it's a double-edged compliment. It's like you telling me I'm beautiful, but I'm dark skinned, so there's some, I don't even know how to explain it, because it's really like stupid, but it's an insult and a compliment at the same time. So, maybe some of the guys who say things like that to dark-skinned sisters, maybe you want to reword that and not, come for the, oh, you pretty for a dark-skinned girl. Because there are tons of beautiful dark-skinned women out here. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, I'm showing you images of them. As I speak, you're seeing images of very beautiful dark-skinned women. Whether you like their character or not, that's neither here nor there right now. We're looking at the beauty, of these women, because they exist. And then if you are a dark skinned sister and you're looking, younger sister, you looking to get into the industry, or your older sister, it doesn't matter. We come into our own when we come into it, and you're looking to get into the industry. Like I said, taking care of your skin is the most important thing. Taking care of your skin and your body. Make sure your body is really good and in shape, and make sure your skin is really good. And you can break into the industry. You just have to have that confidence. See, people respect confidence. If you walk into a room and you're a dark-skinned person and you feel, intimidated, a dark-skinned woman, and you walk in and you're like, oh, they got, lighter people here, and I'm probably not going to get picked because I'm not light, or I don't have the hair that they have, or whatever. You go in jinxing yourself and giving yourself bad vibes like that, people are going to read that off of you. When you walk into a room as a dark-skinned woman, walk into that room and own that room. I tweeted to Amara La Negra. I don't know if she got the tweet or not, but I tweeted to her. I said, look, your beauty is undeniable. I'm like, to hell with them, to hell with anybody who says anything different, and she should take any role that they provide her with, because she was basically saying she felt that because she was dark-skinned, they were like offering her roles as a prostitute and a drug addict or whatever. But if that's what they're offering you, guess what? And you want to be in that industry, you take it and you kill it. You kill it. You be the best crackhead they ever seen. Okay, you leave them with their mouths wide open. And that goes for any young lady that, come across this. If you're an artist of any, so that's what you do. That's what we have to do. It's like we have to work harder because of the way society is. But we don't have to. We don't have to fight with society. We don't have to get mad. And sometimes I see these tweets and I'm like, you know what, I wish the sister wouldn't have even said anything, because by us like constantly saying, well, dark skinned women are beautiful, and we what about dark skinned women, and what about it's like we're begging society, or we begging people who are never going to acknowledge our beauty to acknowledge us. And it's not gonna happen. The world is never gonna acknowledge you as a beautiful woman. They doing their job, but you can acknowledge yourself, and you can build that in your young daughters, and your sons. Even though like it's a little bit different from dark skinned men, because you will see the Morris Chestnuts, the Tay Diggs. I can't think of his name right now. I like him. I know he's a British actor. What's his name? I can't think of it. Don Cheadle. You'll see the Don Cheadles out there or whatever, and they're fine, and that's okay. But they will never ever acknowledge, Gabrielle Union as being the standard of beauty, or she might get a headline or whatever, but they're not going to allow that to go on for so long. The Kenya Moore was gorgeous. She's still a very beautiful woman, and she was gorgeous. I think she was Miss USA or whatever. There's a picture of her that's in my that you'll see of her in her younger days, or whatever. Very beautiful woman. Like it's undeniable that we are beautiful. But if they do this to discourage you, so that you don't feel confident about yourself. That's why they have these bleaching creams and all these different things out, and they showing you biracial women, and trying to make them the standard of beauty now. But all you have to do is let that roll off of you, and live in your beauty, live in your confidence. What society says really doesn't matter. The hell with who? Why do we feel like we have to battle society? A lot of us, some of us are descendants of slaves. Some of us are descendants of slaves who were in this country already, and some of us came from Africa. And either way, they enslaved you. It didn't matter that, oh, well, these are the Africans. They enslaved you anyway. So you're dealing with a society that was never built for you or was ever going to accept you in the first place. And you are a constant reminder, as a dark-skinned person, you're a constant reminder of the battle that they lost. Because our ancestors fought and did everything they could to free themselves. So you're a constant reminder of a defeat. So you can't expect, these people to turn around and say, okay, well, you're beautiful or whatever. So just stop. Work together. Try to build some publications, like I said, displaying black beauty, dark skin beauty. But this was my shout out to the sisters. And, like I said, just trying to appeal to you not to worry about what society is saying and, what they saying on the internet. Because you got a lot of these, a-holes on here that will say, oh, dark skin, she black and this and that. And, and who cares? Because, truth be told, look at some of the ones that say it. Look at some of the people who be talking about, oh, you're dark skin. They ain't the best. They're not always the best looking people. I hope this thing between Cardi B's sister, Hennessy, and Amara La Negro, I hope that doesn't spill over, because they're both Dominican descent. They both have black and African descent or whatever. So there's no need for them to be beefing. I think Amara was just trying to, she just used her as a reference point, as to say, like, in our country, in our society, Cardi B would be more, favored because she is a lighter complexion, and it's the same thing that goes on here. It's really no different here. Same thing goes on. So I hope that's not going to spill over to no big thing, because that's just going to be messy. And, like I said, they both of Dominican descent, so they really should be showing camaraderie with each other instead of, like, beefing over some complexion nonsense, especially when she wasn't really being offensive in the first place or whatever. So, leave some comments, let me know what you're thinking about the situation or whatever. And I don't know. I want to bury this issue. Like I would really love to just end this colorism issue because I'm so tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, when they were doing that then about, oh, you black like a Tootsie Roll, and, I was every kind of cake. I was a Suzy Q. I was a Hershey bar. I was Choco Blitz. You know what I'm saying? Choco Blitz. And, Reese's Pieces. I was like, I didn't know if they was hungry or they was trying to insult me or not half the time, but now I could just laugh at it, and it didn't do any damage to me, like I said, because I had strong family and family friends who always spoke on my beauty, and encouraged me not only to be beautiful but to be intelligent, to be wise, to always learn, and always try to find ways to improve myself and and others around you if you can, however you can or whatever, and just being a good person brings out your beauty anyway. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna end it there, and I don't know. Like I said, leave a comment. Let me know how you feeling about this colorism thing. Are you tired of hearing about it too, and or what? And it's not to disregard any woman's. I'm dark skinned, so I can't disregard dark skinned people because I'm dark skinned myself. But I just kind of get tired of the issue myself. I feel like, you beautiful to hell what anybody is saying. You don't need approval. Please stop looking or wanting the approval that you're never going to get. All right, guys. So I'm out, and I'll see y'all next video. Hopefully the next one be, no, I'm not going to even say CPS no more because every time, but, I'm also working on I'm not necessarily, I'm a straight person, but I do understand that gay people are out there, and they're not going anywhere. So I would like to bring someone to the platform just to kind of discuss some of the trials and tribulations that some of the younger ones go through, because my concern is always the youth.